Arvest Bank. Come find out why customers love Arvest and the Arvest Go mobile app. They make banking easy, so life is easier. Visit Arvest today. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 70s. Clear skies, a low near 43 tonight. Sunshine mid-70s for Friday. And same thing all weekend. Sunshine highs in the mid-70s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars not showing anything over the 4 states.
41 in Carthage, 35 in Pittsburgh, 43 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and today we're featuring Eli from Joplin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Eli. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the KIX website, to the Morning KIX page, and hit the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
How'd you like to win $1,077.50?
You'd have to be insane to not want to win that, right?
Well, we've got your first chance to guess on the secret sound and win that much money in just 18 minutes.
Here's Kane Brown.
On the 4 states, #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5.
It says, yeah, Candy.
Yeah, Candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. She's gone. Oh, she's gone.
Candy Jan!
Candy Jan!
Woo! Thank you,
Thank
Candy
you,
Jan. You make our day so much better.
You really do. I hope you know that. No,
We
thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Yeah, it's the only
Yes,
high
you-
point of our day because of Jen not bathing.
Okay, that's not true. I bathe.
Well, it's-
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too. It smells a lot like hay, like in a barn.
Okay, rude. Goodness gracious.
And the birthday
Oh,
cake.
yeah.
Yes, the one person who remembered the shame. I mentioned it to my daughters. I said, today's my birthday. And they're like, yeah, whatever. They don't even remember that where I live, most of the time. They're, That's right. That's right. Weasels. Ingrates. Thank you, Jan.
You too, Jan. Bye. Thank you, Candy Jan. Good morning, everybody.
This ain't on my diet, but it's Candy Jam.
It's Candy Jam. You gotta do it.
Jam.
Christy, Megan, thank you for the gift. And good morning. Good morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Thomas. What am I, chopped liver? Only if you want to be, Megan. You can be whatever you want.
Pureed liver. Yeah, chopped is better.
That was the concert of a lifetime. It was so awesome. Yay. I'm so glad you had such a good time. Tell us everything, please and thank you. Man, my hair is doing something crazy. Every time I turn to the side and I can see what it's doing right here.
I can't get my audition to play on this one.
Woo.
It's weird. I did one for Frank Scazzari. You ever heard of Frank Scazzari?
No, never.
He's a relatively famous author. He did the book The Wind Guardian, and they actually approached me about a voiceover deal for that. I did not get the job because I apparently wanted too much money or was not talented enough for the money that I was asking. That's a possibility. So anyway, I didn't get the job. A much, much, much more talented voiceover artist.
Yeah. How many books have you done?
4. And that was too many. After the first one, I knew, wait a minute, this doesn't pay enough. Because I'm
Like, wait a
entirely, I
second.
go by the hour. I'm like, how much is this making me an hour? I always look at that. And if it's not in the right realm, then I know I'm getting underpaid. I know it's not worth it. I know there's better things I could be doing with my time.
Mm-hmm. So, Rah, how are you? Yeah, Megan remembered your birthday, too.
That's right, she did, finally. By 9 o'clock.
Goodness.
I love how you can taste the honey in that.
So good. You know what? We've been getting these for 2 years now.
Was it 2 years? I thought it was just a year.
I think it's been 2 years now.
Maybe it has. Yeah, I think it has been 2 years she's been buying us candy. She ought to be able to write that off on her taxes or
I wish
something.
you could.
Yeah, it will not open. I don't know why. But I wanted you to hear me. Yeah, whatever.
Do I like Mentos? Yes, I like Mentos. Why do you ask?
Some Mentos, some flavors.
The Mentos gum is my favorite. I always have Mentos gum with me. Was it Warren Ziders, Warren Zanders? I don't know who Warren Zanders is. My milk water. Kyle, are you up and watching? Yes, Warren Ziders. What about coconut milk? Coconut milk has never done it for me. I don't know. Even coconut water, like the texture of it, weirds my mouth out.
Yeah.
It's like silky water.
Well, it's watery. It's just like somebody poured water in your like breakfast cereal or something. It's that kind of. It's gross. I like coconut. I just don't like that. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today, sunshine, low 70s. It's 43 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast all the way into the weekend in about 15 minutes.
And we've got your first chance of the day to guess when the secret sound in 12 minutes.
Okay, so I've heard people get close. Can I say that?
Okay, yeah, you can say that.
Now that I have done it, what are you going to do? No, you can't
late.
say that. Take it back, Randy Brooks. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so here's the deal, though. People have gotten close, and it makes you wonder if they have found either of the hints that are on the website.
Because there's 2 of them up there right now, waiting for you to find them and help you guess and win the secret sound in just 12 minutes.
$1,077.50 is up for grabs.
Here's Rodney Atkins.
On the 4 states, #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. I forget when first time we were in Mexico, and, they sell those coconuts. You can go up to those stands and they take a machete and chop the top off and put a straw in it and hand it, in an umbrella. And it looks like that would taste so amazing, right? You're sipping out of a coconut on the beach. Ugh. It's like puddle water in it. It's.
I
like coconut meat too. It's really sweet, but the watery stuff in there is not. It's like really, really, really watery coconut. So you're like, oh, well.
Morning, Gunnar and Gannon. Thank you for the likes.
Can you put something like maybe tequila in this? I don't. Is there something you can do?
A little Malibu or something?
Yeah, something. Can you help this? Need to share them on our page, Christy.
Yeah, we want to see the pictures. You can always message them to us. Did you really? Uh-oh. Is it helping? Yeah.
Morning, Rhonda.
Good morning, Rhonda. You came back.
Oh, she's back. Yeah. Her comment was the last one on there yesterday. You ready to win, Rhonda?
Got like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. You can be caller 5 and tell us what that is. When they say they have a new song dropping like that, like Christy was saying, I always picture him going,
gross.
Yeah. Did you see that dog with the beads? Did you show me that? I thought so. That was real.
Oh, was it really?
Dog had to have surgery to get. They only got about 30% of them came out. Yes, that was
crazy.
real.
Jimmy's ready to call.
So she's talking about there is a video floating around out there somewhere of this dog in an office, and he kind of hunkers up, like they do, and he proceeds to poop out these glass beads all over the floor. And I mean, there's hundreds of them dropping, just
waterfall.
And I'm like, there's no way that can be real. That's got to be some Photoshop thing that they're doing. No, nope. It was real. The dog had to have surgery to get the rest of them out, the
Poor
idiot thing. That's natural selection. That's how it weeds out the stupid animals.
Oh, no. They were Orbeez, Megan says.
Orbeez. What are Orbeez?
Which is bad because those things swell up, don't they, with water?
What are Orbeez?
Orbeez are like squishy gel beads, I guess.
These weren't squishy. They hit the floor hard. You could hear they were hard.
Yeah, water beads.
These were not soft. I mean, you in the video, you can hear them, remember, hitting the floor like marbles.
Yeah, they bounced, Megan says.
Yep, so do marbles.
Ooh. Marshmallow covered in chocolate candy.
Where?
That looks delicious, Thomas.
Right now? You're bringing those, Thomas? Bless your heart. Committed now. No backing out.
He said Tuesday.
Tuesday he's bringing them.
What's Tuesday? What are we doing?
That's when Megan's bringing the Applejack by.
She hasn't even started the Applejack.
What the heck, Megan? You guys want an interesting morning show, you better get that done.
That is the only way.
This
is going to get interesting.
He wants a T-shirt. Well, I guess. If you bring those chocolate marshmallows, we can work something out, Thomas. We can do that. I can't find the comments what you're talking about. I only have a phone, shucks, but I know the amount. Shoot. Yeah, the amount's $1,077.50. I think most people are focused on that amount.
Yeah.
She can't find the comments from yesterday's show. It's right there on the video.
Thank you, Christy.
So, Rhonda, it's right here, right down here. Nope, wrong side. Right down here, those comments, we can see yours. That's Rhonda Sweeney from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
A big thank you for all the information.
Megan says, you will get it, I promise. Patience, Grasshopper.
Uh-huh.
Patience.
It's no good on Christmas.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it would.
It would be good on Christmas. If you make a barrel of it, we'll still be drinking it by Christmas, maybe. Cat God just joined. Wow. Neil to the purring.
All right. Hey, by the way, Souls Harbor desperately needs donations. Like, they had to put a sign on the door that they are closed. They have no food.
They had to close their doors for the first time in 14 years because they ran out of food. That's a crazy situation. And we have a responsibility as a community, I think, to help support, organizations who are doing a lot of the work for us to provide for the indigent and needy in the area.
So if you can help, that would be huge. They're doing like 20 to 25 boxes a day.
Yeah.
Which is just wasn't sustainable for what they were getting in.
Oh, Sarah, all will be revealed. Well, no, we have time. We can tell Sarara.
Just tell her real quick.
So, Sarara, we're heading to your neck of the woods. We are. We lost our spook tour contact. We're going to talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
How that all fell through. That Mark, what's his name? Welch. I always want to call him Dawson. Mm-hmm. Mark Welch sold his property and had to go into the witness protection program.
That part's not true, but yeah.
Aliens abducted him, and so they had to sell off his property to cover his
that
debts.
Part's true.
And so because of that, we have nowhere we can go on Spooklight Road right now. And we're going to continue to ask like we did before. But before Mark came along, it had been 6 or 7 years since we've been to the Spooklights. It'd been a long time. So it may be another while before we can find a place around the Spooklights to go visit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start looking. But in the meantime, we have a map put together already, sort of. And we have times planned out. Everything is ready to go. We're going to Newtonia, to the Ritchie Mansion, to the Civil War Cemetery, to Big Springs Park in Neosho, also to the Undercliff area of the site of the Juneteenth train wreck. All new locations. We have never visited any of these before.
So fun.
So this will be a first for the Spook Tour, and hopefully not the last time we visit them. But yeah, we have never been there. They had a grandma that lived by it. They had a grandma. Oh, by the Spook Tour? I don't know.
Spook
Lights, I don't know. It would be awesome if there were.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to meet here at 6 o'clock at the radio station like we always do. We're going to get a picture of everyone in the studio, and then Allied Restaurant Supply
it's moved again.
Is getting us candy.
Yeah, cotton candy and popcorn if you come to the studios from Allied Restaurant Supply. That's awesome. Plus, we're going to be giving away some T-shirts to some peoples.
And then,
then
we'll travel down to Neosho.
That's a week from tonight. So we'll be talking about it a lot later. In fact, the entire topic today is where do you wish we would visit on the Haunted Spook Tour?
All right, 33 seconds until you can guess someone the secret sound, y'all.
Jaw.
Sound,
jaw. Fill your mouth with a big old jaw, and we'll start the secret sound in just 20 seconds. Yeah. Jaw. Yeah, watch. Sarara and Megan will be the only ones that go.
Well, then we'll have a lot of fun, just the four of us.
Yeah. I think they're going to open up the Ritchie Mansion for us. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 718.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 70s. It's 43 in Joplin.
I'm looking over here. Phones are already ringing.
They are blowing up.
They know it is now time for the secret sound.
We are looking for caller number 5 at 623-1025.
To identify this sound and win $1,077.50. Are you kidding me?
That's a lot of money.
Who else is giving you that kind of money this time of the morning?
But you got to know what the sound is. So caller number 5.
623-1025. Call and win the cash.
From the 4 states #1 for cash.
Well, maybe it is, though, Megan. Maybe you're wrong. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, try again.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller 2, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller 3, try again.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4 just missed it.
Oh, I was wanting to hear the despair in their voice.
Too.
Hold on, I'm getting a file ready. Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this? Brad, where are you from?
Brad from Web City.
You are caller number 5.
Woo-hoo!
All right, Brad, it's your chance to win the cash, $1,077.50.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
He says someone eating potato chips.
For $1,077.50. That is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Brad, making it $1,102.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win with MJ at 11:20. Thank you, Brad. Have a good one. What?
Oh,
Megan!
my gosh. That is so cool. Oh, I about cracked up. I
Me
about
too.
lost it. Bless his heart. He just got here.
Jimmy says I was caller 2.
Well, Jimmy. Listen.
15 seconds. All right, here we go.
Somebody is going to punch a kitten when they hear this. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the secret sound. Brad from Web City.
You are caller number 5.
Woo!
Right on.
All right, Brad, it's your chance to win the cash, $1,077.50.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Somebody eating potato chips.
He says someone eating potato chips.
For $1,077.50, that is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Brad, making it $1,102.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win with MJ at 11:20.
Right on.
Here's the thing. A lot of them are just now becoming aware of the secret sound because of how big the jackpot is. For the first time, they're hearing about it and going, oh, my gosh, $1,000? Are you kidding? Mm-hmm. And now they're starting to play while everybody else that's been playing all this time's going, get out of here, loser. Hi there, Morning KIX. Hello.
Hi.
What's going on? Hello.
What's up with that?
Are you there?
Hi. How are you?
What's your name? Parker, what you doing? What'd you call us for, Parker? Can you tell us why? Okay. Thank you, Parker. You're too young to play anyway. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Hello.
I think you need to start a new contest.
Why?
Find out how many times
Or walking in leaves.
Yeah, that one too.
I think we ought to say walking in potato chips or eating leaves.
Oh,
it could be.
Wait a minute, Randy.
It could be. Why not? Maybe. You can try. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
Hi there, Morning KIX. I
You found that pretty perfectly.
Yeah,
really.
you timed it out just right. Well, not just right. You need to be calling number 5, you know. Yeah. I think what you need to do is right when we say on the 4 states #1 for cash, count to like 3 or something and then call. Because if you call any sooner, it's already ringing by the time we're saying that.
Right.
With caller number 1 and caller number 2.
Yeah.
We clear those lines and then 3 and 4 come through. It takes us about 5 seconds to clear those 2 lines?
I'd say.
And then caller 5 comes through. So I would say when you hear us say on the 4 states #1 for cash, and then it goes KIX 102.5, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'd call. To me, that would be a lot closer than calling before that or after that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at your age, those are going to happen. You're going to have those accidentals, and so you got to prepare for that. Yeah. Yeah, you sneeze or you cough too hard or you get to laughing and, oh, no, I called the radio station. Yeah, that's right.
Too.
That's right. You don't. They lie. Today, we're talking about where do you wish we would go on the Haunted Spook Tour? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
That could be a great topic too.
Yeah, that could be. That's a whole day right there. We've been to the spook lights
Yeah.
many, many, many times. In fact, year before last was the last time we were out there, and maybe we saw them, maybe we didn't. We saw something.
We didn't see him.
But we were going to go back to the spook lights this year, and we lost our location. The guy who
Yeah.
owned the land that would let us go onto it, he sold it. Weasel. Yeah, he sold it,
Yeah.
and the new guy is like a no trespassing dude. He's like a very parochial about his land and does not like anybody being on it or anything. So we're looking for a new location to be able to visit the spook lights. You can't just go out there and park. That's what I hear.
Really? Where at?
But none as close as these are. Yeah. She is on a roll today, isn't she? Whee! Gravity's taking over. Oh, you've been going downhill for a long time, Christine.
Man,
Well,
Randy.
turnabout's fair play.
Gracious.
It's Tucci. Have a great day, Christine.
Have a good one, Christine.
Our daily call from Christine.
Thank you for the follow, Caitlin.
Oh, where's Captain
Oh,
Moody today?
I don't know. Kitty says, what is spooky at Big Spring Park?
Okay, I didn't know this, but there's a whole bunch of stuff about the caves that were there. There are caves. So it's built against a big bluff right there in downtown Neosho. But there was a lynching there. There's been sightings of ghosts coming out of the ground. There were some children lost underground there. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that Lisa's going to give us all the details on next Thursday night.
So there's been actual sightings
Yeah.
at Big Spring Park.
Yep. Big Spring Park is numerous hauntings. So we talked to her about a bunch of other locations, the Sully Hospital, which may or may not still be standing there, that had some. But then there's been like professional ghost hunters, that one show that she was talking
Dead
about.
Files.
Dead Files. The TV show Dead Files came into Neo Show and did one at a house that was supposedly haunted. But apparently they got the wrong house or something. I can't really nail down what was wrong with that. But
Yeah.
So this one is actual. Many people have reported sighting ghosts there at Big Springs Park at night. So that will be, there's that. There is the site of the Juneteenth tragedy, the train wreck. Two trains hit head on.
There have been a lot of sightings at that one.
Yes.
Quite a few.
lot of, like, one guy reported even as many as 50 spectral images walking down the road at him in the middle of the night in that area. So what we'll do is we'll park there across from Undercliff in that big open area there and hear about that. Then we'll go down to Big Springs Park. We'll hear about that. Then we'll go on to the Civil War Cemetery. And this is really, really neat because, I mean, it's just filled with soldier tombstones and headstones. And there's been numerous Civil War soldier ghost sightings in that area we'll hear about. And then we'll go on to the Ritchie Mansion and find out about the lady in the window. And supposedly, well, Lisa's working on it. She's got very good contacts with the family that owns it, and they are eager for promotion right now. So she's going to try to get them to have it open for us to be able to go through it.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. And that's where we'll wrap up.
So it's going to be great. And we've not been down there before. So something new and totally different, and free snacks and KIX shirts and all sorts of good stuff.
Where's been kicking my behind? Oh, I've got to go to that one.
Mm-hmm. You got to go to the pocket. Hop in the pocket. What's in the pocket?
There's one website on here called
Site called
Secret.
Remember? Yeah.
We might use that again. I'm going to leave that there.
Jimmy says she knows what the secret sound is, by the way.
A lot of people say that, but then they say that it's eating chips.
Have you found either of the hints yet, Jimmy? Nobody can. Nathan says, I found a new technique to help improve my memory. I quit listening. Less stuff to remember.
There you go.
There you go.
Right. Just shut it all down. Just, I believe that's called catatonic, but.
Or you do like I do when I used to watch movies. You just go, la, 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 la,
Yeah.
la, 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 la.
You know how
Much
that's
easier that
worked
way.
out for her all these years.
It's been great. Thomas says he found one on the podcast.
Did you, Thomas?
Jimmy says
Interesting.
she did find one of the hints.
Are you sure?
Jimmy says yes. Kitty says, grew up in Neosho, didn't know about the park, but we always went down in the cave to put our feet in the cold water.
Yeah.
I thought they didn't know where the entrance to the cave was.
It has been forgotten and found again and forgotten and found again numerous times. They know where it is now, but the mayor, the family that owned the land there, that donated it to the city for the park, also donated thousands of dollars for the caves to be opened and maintained and utilized as part of the park. But the mayor of Neosho has been dead set against that. The past two mayors have all said no. And so they've refused to allow that to be done, even though there is money sitting in trust for the development of the caves.
Right. It's interesting.
It is. I don't know what the deal is with caves. There's a lot of organizations, governments, and stuff that are against caves. The Crystal Caves here in Joplin, city of Joplin is dead set against that ever being opened again. I don't know why. Based on the imagery and the pictures that we have, these were amazing. Could be a lot for tourism, you would
could
think.
be.
I don't know why. I don't understand.
Here we go. Seg.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Can you believe we're just a week away from the annual Haunted Spook Tour?
Yay, I can't wait.
We'll give you some of the details on it right after Dirk Bentley.
On KIX 102.5.
So what I'm thinking.
Yeah, what are you thinking? Loop me in.
What I'm thinking is that we'll talk about that it's a week from today, and that next hour we're going to be talking about where do you wish we could go. And we've lost the Spook Tour, which we had planned on doing. The Spook Lights. We can talk about that and that we're looking for a new Spook Lights location for next year. But we're going to have to do something different this year. What do you think? We've got a plan in mind that we will reveal at 8:50. But next hour, we want to know from you, where do you wish we would go? Not where do you think we should go, but where do you wish we would go, kind of, so that we can put them in, be stockpiling some locations for later days.
Kitty says, one has steps to walk down into the water, not the main cave. Thomas says the cave goes way back under a huge part of Neosho history. The caves follow under the school. I did not know that. I wish we could go out into the caves. That'd be so cool. Morning, Alex. Where's Melissa this morning? Is this meeting morning for Melissa? Busy. You somewhat can go into the caves. Oh, you can, Megan?
What?
She says you can somewhat go into the caves.
Well, you can go in those little bluffy areas, but they don't know for sure where. I mean, these caves are very extensive. Could be some of the biggest ones in this part of Missouri, because the way that they rescued the children that were lost for so many days is they put together all of the string that they could find in the city and tied it literally like a mile of string and used that to track their way back into the caves to find them and find their way back out.
Megan says one has water, the other is behind the bathrooms.
Okay.
Huh.
This would be my first time ever stopping there. I've driven by it numerous times.
Same.
But, KIX website newsletter 720 by 400.
We've got 30 seconds.
What is today?
Today is the 17th. Third Thursday is also tonight, and MJ is going to be there. 12. Kitty says there's tunnels under the square. What? That would be so cool to go into. Randy, look.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today with sunshine highs in the low 70s. It's 43 in Joplin.
And we will give you a look at 4 states news and weather in just 26 minutes.
And we are now just 1 week away from the Morning KIX Haunted Spook Tour.
Can't believe it's that time of year again already. And we're going to be talking in the next hour. Where do you wish we would go on the Haunted Spook Tour?
And I know a lot of folks are going to say the spook lights,
yeah.
right?
Which we visited many, many times. That's how the whole Haunted Spook Tour got started, was us attempting to see the spook lights. So we've been many, many times, and we've had many, many gracious landowners let us go onto their land to park and to sit and watch the spook lights. We've always been very respectful.
Right.
But our property owner that has always let us go over the past 4 or 5 years, Mark Welch, unfortunately sold his property, and the new owners are not conducive to us coming onto it and everything. So we're looking for new land to be able to visit, to be able to go and watch for the spook lights.
And again, we're always really respectful. We're just trying to see if there are any spook lights or
it's
anything
not
like that.
a party or a bonfire.
No,
we don't do anything like that. Yeah. So we're looking, and hopefully we'll find that between now and next year. But that's caused us to have to shift our plans this year.
So I think we should unveil where we're going to go this year at 8:50 this morning, something like that.
We will unveil where we're headed, what all we're going to see at 8:50, and then we'll have details on the website for you and everything. But in the meantime, we want to know from you, where do you wish we would go?
623-1025 to call or text.
So now that it is Halloween, a lot of you still suffering from the weight loss that you didn't achieve over the summer.
The more like the weight gain that you maybe achieved over the summer.
Well, there is a new weight loss program just in time for Halloween.
Okay, cool. What is it?
Exorcisms are expanding,
Check
and
this out.
so is your waistline.
I've packed on the pounds.
The devil made me do it.
Oh,
Now you can drive out the demons while dropping the pounds with Jazzercism.
Yeah.
Come on, class. Spin those heads around 360 degrees and again. That's it. Now get rid of that fattening pea soup.
There you go, Jen.
ew.
Let it all out.
Jazzercism is the fun way to get in shape and get rid of Satan.
Great job. Let's take a quick break and grab some holy water.
The power of Jazzercism compels you to become the new you
The demon is completely gone. And so are my love handles.
That's the spirit.
of Jazzercism.
Do that, Jen.
Randy! Holy.
That was so timed.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I knew that was in there. I can't believe you didn't know that was in there.
I forgot. I probably repressed it.
Yeah, probably.
Morning, Floyd. We missed you yesterday. Let me get this posted for you right now.
It's already on X. Uh-oh. Why is it on both rows? That's interesting.
Because it's very important. All right. There you go, Floyd. Thank you for always keeping me honest. I know. You have to remind me. There are worse things.
It's fixed.
Oh, good. Where's our Captain Moody this morning? We're missing
No
a lot of
kidding.
folks
I was
today.
like, we need to
Melissa,
hear from
Captain
him.
Moody, Nikki.
Okay, for you
Sarahua.
guys that we've already told about the Haunted Spook Tour, it's already up on the website. You can go look at it now. There is a button there, and you can click, and it will show all the sites that we're going to.
Thank you for the follow, Alex. Glad to have you. Lloyd says, I came on about 8:50 yesterday, slept late. I don't blame you. This cold weather makes me want to sleep in. It is out there now, Floyd.
The Crystal Caves in Joplin fascinate me. They used to have parties down there and big dances, and they're called the Crystal Caves because they're all quartz stalactites and stalagmites. It literally, they would take torches and lanterns down there, and it would light up like a palace.
That's so cool.
So there are some old photos of this, and they've got pieces of the crystals at the Joplin Historical Mineral Museum. They are building a display dedicated to that. And it's right up there on 7th Street, right downtown Joplin. I can't believe this hasn't been drained and converted. What a tourism attraction.
Maybe it's just too much reliability.
They do it at Marble Caves. They do it at Fantastic Caverns.
They do it in Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Salt mines and things. Morning, Chad. Morning, Clay.
And these are revenue generators. I mean, very low maintenance.
I don't know. Maybe we need to bring the mayor in and ask him all our questions.
He'll have a political answer for everything.
They always do. Morning, Kathy. Yes,
Mayor
coffee for a
Cortez
cure at the Human Bean tomorrow. Come see me. Say that again.
Mayor Cortez is a good one.
Yeah.
He's one of the best we've ever had.
I'm going to be at the Human Bean tomorrow from 9 to 11, so come see me. 100% a drink and food sales.
100%. So you've got to go get some amazing Human Bean coffee now, don't you?
They're not taking a profit from anything. Tomorrow.
It's all going to breast cancer, and it's local breast cancer donations that they're doing. It's not going out of the area. It's staying right here.
And they have special pink drinks that you can order tomorrow too. Which is
or you can
cool.
just get their amazing coffee. What's the chocolate one?
The Granita.
The Granita. Yeah, you can just get a Granita.
Those things are
doesn't have to be pink.
They also brought us in remember the pumpkin snowy that Lynn brought in? That one was so good. So I'll be there from 9 to 11, but all day tomorrow you can go stop by and be a part of that.
Always put that stuff on. No, I don't see it.
Maybe we'll be surprised. Where do you find the information about the tour? If you go to the KIX website, I'm pretty sure it's right there on the
Go to
front
the
page,
website.
isn't it?
It's right there. First button.
Yep. Morning KIX on its spook tour right there. There's Melissa. I was just asking where you were at.
Promos.
I was going to say we did them yesterday. Yeah. Oh, that one was cool. That was a cool gift, Melissa. Thank you. Travel safe to War Eagle. Thank you again for the gift. You got it? I thought you already put them in the system. Hmm.
I need 3.
You need 3. Where did the calendar go?
I need a piece of paper.
Is this a song or a bit at 7:50? Get your number so I can go put it in. You got it?
Got what?
You write your numbers down?
Yeah.
There we go. That reminds me, wife went to the cancer clinic yesterday, was told that they got it early. She has a 10% chance of it returning. With medication they put her, it goes down to 5%. Oh, I'm so glad they caught it early. Cancer can just be so devastating. But those are really great odds. 10% and 5%. That's huge. That's because you have a Samsung, Thomas.
Whatever.
That's what they do.
Whatever. God's phone.
Okay.
1759. No, let's do 18. That'll take the promo up to 70.
Yeah. You can't find it?
How can you not find control refresh? You need to clear your cache.
He's on his phone, I believe.
Yeah, you need
Just
to control
reload the page.
Clear it.
I've got it pulled up right now. Yeah, Jimmy was able to find it. You looked on both your phone and tablet?
You need to clear those caches.
I promise you it's there.
It is there.
Morning, Shalala. Morning,
We're
Mama
seeing it on
Coffee.
multiple devices.
Morning, Shara. Shara? What are you looking for? We put up Haunted Spook Tour stuff. So if you go to the KIX website, it should be the very first banner that's up there. How you doing, Mama Coffee? If that's your last name, you have the best last name ever. See, now you're completely off.
And when I'm right here, am I centered?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'll be normally. I'm just working on this.
Your camera just keeps getting moved. 10 seconds. You ready?
No, I am labeling.
Okay, well, get ready because we got 5 seconds.
Nope.
3, 1.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the low 70s. It's 43 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at 4 states news and weather in just 11 minutes. Plus, in the next hour,
We want to hear about your haunted spook tour ideas. Where do you wish we would go?
yeah, 623-1025 to text or tell us where you wish we'd go on the Haunted Spook Tour, which is happening a week from today. So everybody will meet at the KIX Studios at 6 p.m. Come in costume because we're going to be giving away prizes. There will be snacks from Allied Restaurant Supply.
Thank you for that. They're bringing cotton candy and popcorn again.
And it's all free. People constantly ask, how much does it cost to go on the Spook Tour?
Nothing.
We're not one of those that's going to nickel and dime you and rip you off and all that. All you do is you just come follow along, Later this morning, we'll have all the details of where we're visiting this year, but we want to hear from you.
Yeah, where do you wish we would go? 417-623-1025.
Because it's fun to go see the real haunted houses.
Yeah, I can't do haunted houses. I cannot do them. I'll pee my pants or something. I'll cry.
She does that right here every morning
really
all
don't,
the
but
time.
okay.
I mean, you want really scary, though, you come with us on the Haunted Spook Tour because you see all sorts of things. You hear scary things like this. Oh, it's a haunted house. It's scary, scary, making me scream out loud. Oh, it's a haunted house. If you go in there, you'll be scared. Have to change your underwear. It's a haunted house. On Halloween, everybody goes looking at the spooky ghost. You know it's got everything from Frankenstein to the Walking Dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Dracula gonna suck your blood.
Suck your blood.
Lunatics, murderers, lunatics, and their severed heads.
Oh, it's a haunted house. It's frightening, frightening. Somebody help me get out. Oh, it's a haunted house. Full of maniacs. It's pitch black. Gonna have a heart attack. Oh, it's a haunted house. If you go in there, you'll be scared. Have to change your underwear. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
All right, I sent it to you, Thomas. Megan, thank you for all the gifts. Okay, yeah, here. I think the Coleman Theater at night would be so cool. Like, it was really cool. Yes. Being there during the day was so cool because you could see how beautiful it was and intricate it was. But being there at night, could you imagine? Oh. Gary Crow. That would be so much fun. Morning, Tabitha. Why not? Should let you. You're welcome. Oof. Yeah, saturated. Bye, Chad. Have a good one. There's Captain Moody.
There he is.
We were wondering where you were today. Like, where is the captain?
Aye,
Captain Moody.
Captain.
How you doing today, El Capitan? Caption. Jimmy called you Caption.
Caption Moody. Kind of better.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Captain says, I just woke up.
Have no morals.
That's true. Dogs are so cool. There's a video on Facebook of a border collie herding a herd of sheep. And it's so cool watching this border collie work. And as soon as they were done, it ran over to the owner's vehicle and just hopped into the back. I did my job. Mouse. Who's the mouse? Thank you, guys. Have you seen the pig herd the sheep? No, I haven't seen that one, Megan. In her dreams, pig herd sheep.
My wife was talking in her sleep last night, loud. Like, babe, stop it. Babe, stop it. And I'm like, wake up. You are asleep. I have not done anything. Oh, sorry.
We has yo cash. Wow, we're almost to the top of the hour. I can't decide if this morning's going quickly or very slowly. Yep, that's right. Either way, you win or lose. Mm-hmm. Got a chilly out this morning. Not trying to overreact or anything, but Merry Christmas. How many days till Christmas? Let's find out. It's less than that. It's 69 days till Christmas. 69 days till Christmas. And when if you click the present on Google, it sends you to the Santa tracker. Wow. This is so exciting. There's so many cool things you can do on the Santa tracker. Why? This is fascinating. I don't know if I knew that or not. I need to get off this. But it's all Christmas all the time in my head. No, I lost with the guineas. I messed up. Ugh. Okay. I got too crazy with it. Thank you for the gift, Megan. Jimmy says it's been a little slow. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Hallow Thankmas. Thomas says, does Tom Higdon still own the Ritchie Mansion?
Yeah. Who?
Tom Higdon? No. Randy says no.
Wait a minute. I don't think so. Hold on.
He says, I have in my possession a print that came from the old Richie home. That's cool. Morning, Tyreek. Yeah, we're just 71 days away until Megan's birthday.
It's called the Matthew H. Ritchie home, and I may be wrong in that. Tom Higdon does. He may still own that.
Morning, Katrina.
When you click on the Ritchie Mansion About section in Google, it says, good for kids.
Wow.
So the Battle of Newtonia it happened in Newtonia, and it's a very iconic battle because there was a lead mine there that supplied ammunition for, a good portion of the Civil War. Probably a third of the ammo used in the Civil War came from that area. And so whoever controlled that controlled the ammo.
Right.
So that it was fought over and contended over many, many, many times. A lot of people were killed. The town was destroyed numerous times. They have pictures of the old mini ball bullets found all around there.
That'd be crazy if you found any of them.
There's a picture of the house. Oh, it looks just like Kendrick House. Just like it. Look at this. It really does. Look over here. Yeah. They do Civil War reenactments there.
There's a cannonball in one of the pillars.
Yeah. One of those concrete pillars out there. Those are called plinth.
Plinth. There's a rock wall partially around one of the fields. Don't touch those rocks. Did you learn that one, Megan?
Why?
There's a hefty fine.
Oh, I see it.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 70s. Clear skies alone near 43 tonight. Sunshine mid-70s for Friday. Sunshine mid-70s all weekend long.
KIX 102.5 Storm Tracker radar isn't showing anything over the 4 states.
We'll take a full look at your forecast in just 21 minutes.
It's 37 in Neosho, 35 in Pittsburgh, and it's 43 in Joplin. I'd like to introduce you all to Jim Fox. Today's her first day.
No, my mind is all on spook tour right now. Okay,
mind?
Don't be mean about it.
You do the weather right.
Put the knife down.
Tell me I'll hold my
Put
knife.
the knife away, Randy
So
Brooks.
today we're wanting to know, where do you wish we would go on the Haunted Spook Tour?
You can call or text to let us know at 623-1025.
Or you can text us on Facebook. Send help.
You can't text us on Facebook.
You can sort of text us.
You can message us on Facebook.
Text on Facebook. You can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Burnley Gilbert.
I don't think you have room to come.
I know.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
I'm like, nope. I'm going to just sit here and see what she does. I'm like, you want to do the temperatures?
I don't know what happened to me there. I have no idea.
She had a stroke.
I guess. Soldiers built the wall. Respect those rocks. God. Many people have found cannonballs and bullets. Interesting.
Yeah, they've got a picture of guys on horseback jumping over that wall from the battle, during the battle. I mean, it was fought right there at that house. It looks a little cooler than Kendrick House.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. They've got clothing from the home, from the time period, soldiers on dummies, mannequin type bodies. Better maintained and laid out. It's kind of like if you took the Ritchie Mansion, not the Ritchie Mansion, the Kendrick House, and combined it with the Civil War Museum. How cool would that be? Yeah. This is all in one location, kind of like that.
I thought the Kendrick House was fascinating.
They also have a collection of mini tanks, which is a little weird.
Okay. I always really wanted, like, I love the layout of the Kendrick house. It's so just old-fashioned.
This is about the same.
I love it.
They've got Matthew Ritchie's hat, his top hat there. So there's been numerous sightings of a woman in one of the upper floor windows.
Mm-hmm. That's all the blonde at the end of my hair, seeping back up to my brain.
There's a house you can see damage done from cannonballs on the side of the house here.
That's cool. Megan says, always heard the floor was soaked with blood. There were a few houses in Stark City that were built and used for hospitals.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of the houses they were talking about the other day.
Hauled the wounded into this place. I wouldn't call it a mansion. Probably was at the time. And for the area.
I like it. It's very cozy looking.
Okay, what else am I forgetting? Promo's done. That's all done. The entries, the modes. I think that's everything for the weekend.
Did you already record your shifts? Oh, hey, Richie Mansion. There's Lisa Martin right there.
Yep.
Oh, there she is again. I wonder how many of these haunted places we could look up around here and a picture with her would pop up.
Yeah, Lisa Martin. Kind of synonymous with it. So my sister, when she brought her class up, for the tour a few weeks ago, she
Morning,
just
Cappy.
sat out there in the lobby and didn't go through the whole thing with us.
Sure.
But it was her birthday that day, and they had a book there written by Lisa, one that I hadn't seen on Vice, historical Vice in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted that, so I bought it for her. But
yeah. Well, that was good of you to do that for her.
She was really, really digging the book.
Good.
She had read like a third of it by the time we got done.
She's a big history buff. Both of you are.
Now, you ask her about any Civil War battle in Missouri, she knows. Her master's degree is in Missouri State history.
Can you remember where she teaches yet?
Drury.
Is it?
Drury and SBU. Actually, she is retired from, I think, both of those. Okay. Security update installs. Let's just do it now. Stupid thing. This is the, third one of these they've done in 2 weeks.
Makes you wonder about the security of your phone, huh?
Well, at least they care, and Apple doesn't.
Yeah, they do. Apple just cares to do it when your phone's plugged in and you're sleeping in the middle of the night.
Well, it said it's going to do it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Morning, Sarahuha.
Well, my luck, something would happen with the update. My alarm wouldn't go off, and there I'd be late.
Don't have that problem with iPhones.
With the iPhones. They figure you've got enough problems. You sound like Ronaldo now. He's constantly saying, do they make you have a flip phone when you get that old?
But do they?
Hi there, Morning KIX. It is. Oh, Captain Moody.
Captain Moody, good morning.
All right, here we go. You ready? Hi there, Morning KIX. Captain Moody!
Yay!
Hey,
Good
Captain.
morning.
What's our moral of the day? What a great one. There's such truth to that. Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you, Moody.
Hold on just a second. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:10.
Sunshine and low 70s today. It's 43 in Joplin.
And we will give you a look at the forecast in about 15 minutes if Jen can get it out.
We're talking about where do you wish we would go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
Which is a week from today.
Can you believe it? We're just a week away already.
It's going to be awesome. We'll be meeting at the KIX Studios at 6 p.m. Come in costume because we'll be giving away prizes. Allied Restaurant Supply is going to be giving out free snacks. We'll have cotton candy and flavored popcorn. They're always great to do that for us.
And then we're going to go, I don't know, where do you think we ought to go? Where do you wish we would go?
We had planned, and everybody said, remember last year you said you was going back to the Spook Lights. And we had planned to go to the Spook Lights, but we lost our location. The guy who owned the farm that allowed us to park there sold the property. So we're looking for new property to be able to park on to view the Spook Lights for next year. This year, we've got to kind of shift gears. Where do you think we should go?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Russell Dickerson.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Sorry, Woody.
Sorry about that. Woody.
Moody.
Brian.
Woody. You ever had a Moody Woody?
Okay.
Moody Woody.
Thank you for doing this. This is so cool.
I'm putting this together right now. It's going to be good. Wow.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Think it's, like cold symptoms? That's not normal.
Chest pain's not normal, though, my friend.
Keep that defibrillator handy. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Wait a
we'll
second.
throw you a life preserver.
Just take care of yourself, okay?
Yep. Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how hard we can kick a dead horse. No, he wouldn't.
It's like, actually, no.
He's witnessed it firsthand. All right, man. We'll catch you later. Bye.
You too. Bye.
That's right. I don't have to put the bed behind it because
it's in the thing.
It's in the thing. That's right. Okay, what was this one? Your boss.
Your boss.
We don't have to do them every day because Fridays are usually eaten up with other stuff. Mondays are too. Yeah. Sometimes we have a spot on Monday.
I'd rather not do them on Friday. Fridays are crazy.
Fridays are crazy. So if he calls, you can record it and we can save it for like next week, though.
True. Captain Moody, everybody.
Captain Moody. Yes.
Hey, and if you're not feeling well, you don't have to call.
Yeah, you do not have to
Please
call
don't feel like you're ever obligated to.
We will come burn down your house.
Okay,
but
that's not true. We don't know where you live.
Jim will do that thing with her face if you don't call. See, there it is. I told you. She would. Like burnt umber all over again.
What's a burnt umber? Okay.
Why is it turn the...
You need to do... Okay, that's interesting. Jen's movie rehab for tomorrow.
Okay, so I got to do that, and we got to work on your the challenge.
Shalala says that was to you, Randy.
What was?
My look. Captain says captains don't miss a call because they're sick.
They always go down with the ship.
But what barf bag? No. Don't do that. Randy telling everyone I turn people to stone before I walk into the studio.
Are you kidding?
What's the matter?
There are only 2 places to watch your movie for tomorrow, and both of them require that you buy it.
For how much?
$16.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we got to do it. We've talked about this one forever. Which one?
Well, We've got the TikTok money.
I'm pretty sure I have it in Fandango. We've never gotten you into. We ought to do that. But don't be able to do it.
Shalala wants to know what the movie is.
No. We'll find out tomorrow, Shalala.
No. For those of you that read, what books would you recommend for 16-year-old boys? What did you read when you were 16?
Penthouse Forum.
No.
That's not good. It. Have them read It. I think I was 16 when I first read it.
Really?
Yeah. And it got me hooked. I mean, I think that was a big catalyst in my voracious reading appetite that I had. Also helped my vocabulary.
Yeah, I'll say. I was never a 16-year-old boy. I don't know.
Well, this week.
Don't. Good Will Hunting. That's a great idea. We have talked about that movie a lot.
We've got to do this. Apparently, it's on Max. Didn't I give you Max? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's on Max, it says. Roku missed that. Yes, it is.
Captain wants to know if you've ever interviewed or met Stephen King.
No, I have not, but I have a book with his autograph in it.
I think Randy would pee himself.
Oh, I would not. He's a nerd. He's a total nerd. I mean, he strikes me as the kind of guy that would be so annoying to know firsthand. And little beaver teeth and everything. He's just, and you listen to him talk, you can tell he's pretty eat up with himself. I mean, justifiably, but. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know, where do you wish we'd go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Here's Jelly Roll with Whitney Wilson.
I'm going to pull this radio station
yeah, please
over.
do.
So
It's
help
KIX.
me.
I almost said Janie.
Somebody save.
What is wrong with me?
Save she.
Good
Somebody
Lord.
save she.
I almost said Janie. Janie.
Janie Rowe. And Lely Wilson.
Janie Wilson.
And Lely Wilson.
Oh, bless. Go home, Jen. Just.
Wow. It's done.
Megan says, sounds familiar.
What does?
An annoying
Janie
nerdy guy.
Rowe and Lely Wilson.
Sheila also thinks I should get to watch Good Will Hunting.
The movie's too scary for you to watch. We've talked about that. You're not old enough.
No.
When you get older,
Not
maybe.
scary. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be the perfect movie.
I can't believe I need to look up a synopsis for this weekend's movie.
Yes. Yes, I saw that, Megan. That was beautiful. Jelly Roll and Kelly Clarkson performed on her show, I'm Not Okay. It was amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
How do you really feel? Yeah, it's totally the white shirt.
You know what HBD stands for?
Happy birthday!
Harry Big Deal. Glad I said.
That is, you know what you did there. Yep. Big old dog. Why would you put it off center like that? That's so annoying. Have you ever done a bungee fitness class? Would you? They look kind of fun, actually.
I think they look ridiculous.
I mean,
have
it looks
cable.
pretty fun in this video.
I have cable.
Whee! They're like flying.
Yeah,
through
haven't
the
you ever
air.
seen like what's his name videos where he watches people at the gym doing dumb things with the equipment?
Yes, Adam
That's what it
Rose, he's
looks
so
like.
Funny.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today with sunshine and low 70s. It's 43 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 5 minutes, but we're wanting to know
Where do you wish we could go for Haunted Spook Tour?
because it is 1 week from tonight.
Get excited! 1 week away from the Haunted Spook Tour.
So the way it'll work is next Thursday night, everybody will meet at the KIX studios at 6 p.m. Come in costume because we're going to be giving away prizes.
We're going to take a big old picture of everyone. We're going to have some snacks thanks to Allied Restaurant Supply.
And then we're going to visit some of the 4 states' scariest locations.
But not the spook lights.
Not the spook lights, not this year because we lost the, we had a guy that had a farm that he let us go park on because they won't let you park on State Line Road down there anymore.
Right.
And he would let us park on his land. We were always very respectful, and we would walk out there and stand around in the dark for about an hour and a half watching for the spook lights. And we've seen things before. I will say this, in years past, a long, long time ago, we saw the spook lights, large group of us, of about 100 people.
I want to see the spook lights.
Jen's never seen them to this
Never.
day. So we lost our location. We're looking for someone who will allow us to do that again, maybe maybe next year.
Yeah, so if that's you or you know someone, please have them give us a call, 417-623-1025.
Because that's how the Haunted Spook Tour got started, was going to see the spook lights some 15 years ago.
Yeah,
But
it's
we've been
a
doing
long
it ever
time.
since. We've
Yeah.
been, I mean, even on the only year even on COVID year we went.
So where do you wish we would go?
623-1025. Where do you wish we'd go on the Spook Tour?
Hey, Randy, you guys should check out the old Freemans at 20th and Sargent. I don't know anything about it. My ex-husband used to tell me stories about when he was a kid, his best friend used to live there.
They lived in it?
Yeah, and he said he was just terrified of that place. He would go in during the day, but at night he wanted to go back home. He wouldn't stay there with them.
So I had to show Jim pictures of this because she couldn't remember, but what she's talking about is the one there on 20th Street between Main and Maiden Lane. That big brick building there used to be the old Freeman Hospital.
Yeah, now it's all boarded up in the windows and
It's
things.
owned by a conglomerate or something, and it's supposed to be torn down in the next upcoming years. It's condemned, so they will not allow anyone on or near the property.
Bummer.
Yeah,
That could have been so cool.
It would have been. So there's always challenges like that to deal with.
Where do you wish we'd go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
Have you ever heard of Bluff Cemetery?
Bluff Cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
Where's this?
It's in Lamar.
That would be a little out of the way for us to get to, but what's scary with it?
Like, you know how you watch the shows on TV and then they have to use their cameras
Ah!
to see the floating orb? When you go out there, you just see them. They're literally everywhere you go. They say, like, if you park near the bluff and put baby powder on your car, when you go out there, you'll see handprints and your car will be pushed. And they got little caves that you can go into. And it's super creepy.
Anybody who baby powders their car is legally insane, I think. It's after bath time, my little Honda.
Where do you wish we would go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
It's west of Parsons. I don't know if you guys heard of the Bloody Benders family.
Yes. Oh, the Bender's Mound?
Yes.
That's where they ate people, wasn't it?
Yeah, the travelers would come through in the 1800s, and they would stop, and they acted like a place to stay. They let the people stay. Towards the evenings, one of the family members would come out and pretty much murder them and bury them out back, is what I've heard.
I heard that they cut them up and actually served them to other guests that were staying with them there.
No.
I've heard that, too. It's west of Parsons. It's like this mound out in the middle of nowhere.
And supposedly there was a posse that went after them, rounded them up, and killed them. It is documented about them.
Yes. This has some, like, dark entity behind it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some poor soul stuff out there. If it's either Benders, the Bender family, or just someone that fell victim to them.
Bender's Mound, that is quite a bit of a drive from Joplin, too. You want to know an amazing thing? Laura Ingalls, Little House on the Prairie fan,
Yeah.
right? In her latter years of her life, she conducted an interview where she talked about this. Her father, Charles Ingalls, was a member of the posse. And whenever the Bender family was brought up, he said he would shut it down and say, they're never going to find them.
Oh, ooh, that makes it even creepier.
She tells this story in one of those articles about things she could not write about in the Little House books.
That's super interesting, though. I'd love to read about that.
It's crazy. There was a movie made about it called Bender that was, a real low budget B movie fame, but I wish somebody would pick that up and historically dramatize it.
That'd be so creepy to go out there.
Where do you think we should go on the Haunted Spook Tour?
623-1025 to call or text.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
5 invites you to experience something strange in your neighborhood. Come on in. Randy and Jen and Morning KIX invite you to the annual Haunted Spook Tour.
This Thursday night, we're going to be meeting at the KIX Studios for our annual photo.
So make sure to come in costume because we're going to be giving away some prizes.
Plus, there'll be free snacks courtesy of Allied Restaurant Supply.
And for the first time ever,
we're going to be visiting some of Neosho and Newtonia's scariest areas.
And it's free.
So get all the details at KIX1025.com.
From the 4 states #1 for scary. KIX 102.5.
Pretty good promo.
Yeah.
I didn't EOM.
Nope. Hey there, Tyreek's over on TikTok now. I almost said Insta. You're on a rubber band in a room with 32 other people. What could go wrong? Okay, I don't know why that reminded me of this story. I took a drone class my last year at K-State. I needed an elective. They offered a new drone class. Yeah. They're doing drones in journalism. So we got to learn how to fly drones. And it's an actual college course now, you bet. And so we had to do this, like a simulator on the computer. And then they took us all into a big old gym. And they were like, all right, let's see how we can do this. And so they gave us all controllers for the drones. And they did not sync up the controller to the drone. And so we were all controlling different drones. And so we went to bring
our
our
big game. Meanwhile, the teacher's over there going.
And so we all started our drones and start flying them around. And we're really confused because our drones are going crazy because, I'm controlling the one across the room and someone else is controlling mine. And it was pandemonium. And the teachers were freaking out.
Pandemonium, I tell you.
And finally, one of the teachers just
shot
got
them
up
with
on. No, he didn't shoot. No. He got up on the bleachers and he was like, stop, everybody stop. And it was terrible. Like drones were running into people. One girl got a drone in her hair. One guy flew his into the sea. Like it was crazy because none of us knew what was going on.
So Bender's Mound is located.
Yeah, I crashed the drone for sure.
Was that close to where you used to live?
No,
it was
not even.
Right up here. Where that was.
I'm 4 hours away is where I used to live. So way up north. Yeah.
And there's nothing there. They have done a couple of archaeological digs there trying to find, and they found signs of the inn that they had there. So they had this ramshackle house that they served as a roadside tavern and inn where they would kill the people and cook them up. Among other things, there were other stories that Laura told about they discovered. So this famous politician from Kansas, he was a congressman or something. His son was traveling through there and disappeared. And when they went looking, the Bender family said, yeah, we saw him, but he went on. And so they went on to the next stop, which was another house, and they said, no, we've not seen him. So they knew something was up after a couple of places no longer had seen him.
Right.
They went back, and the Bender family was in hiding. They caught the brother and the sister in sexual congress. So, and there was proof that the children, I think there were children, they had killed numerous babies, children that they had as a result of inbred pregnancies and just a bunch of other evil around there. So, according to what Charles had said and what a number of other people that were supposedly in the posse, they killed them and threw the bodies in the Arkansas River. So,
Jimmy says it's close to Big Brutus, not too far from it, Randy.
it looks like it's quite a ways on up from Big Brutus, considering that Big Brutus is right here, and this is way over here. So, like, it's as far as Joplin is from Big Brutus.
Yeah. TikTok shopping bag. That's right.
Bender family talk, yeah. Here's a trailer for that movie. Candy Factory. That's a weird. Oh, he was in it. I want to see this. Well, it's never released to widespread distribution. And they spell it wrong. It's Binder, but they spell it Bender. There is another. I don't think this is it. It's terrifying. Yeah, that's it, I guess. The Bend. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. I don't have a synopsis on it, but that's it. No, that's not it. Binder. Okay. Yeah, so Bender spelled Bender. I don't know if there's anywhere you can watch that. 2017. Prime has it? They do. No, unavailable to watch in your location, which usually means it's not been released publicly. Supposedly. Nope, not available. Boy, there's some good looking ones. Round Kansas. Wait, here we go. This series looks stupid. They're advertising it on billboards in town. These are the Benders. They disappeared. They did more than disappear. They were murdered. They were killed. Free with ads on Plex, supposedly. Video unavailable. Yeah, I bet you're not going to be able to get it anywhere. Watch free. Whatever. Well, I've got Fandango at home. I'll look. If it's going to be anywhere, it'll be on there. Supposedly you can rent it on Amazon Prime, but I know that's a lie. Mind Bender. Love when they give you the movie that is not the movie you want to watch.
I know Bender always makes me think of Futurama too.
Yeah. It looks pretty decent.
What's the best thing to get a chili stain out of your lavender sweater? The
Vinegar.
garbage. Oh, vinegar.
Not a lavender sweater. You don't want to use bleach on that.
I always say garbage.
Oh. Try vinegar. Vinegar will cause those to release. My wife has been using vinegar here lately, and I don't know why, but my clothing gets so stained, and she can get about anything out. Sometimes you have to do it 2 or 3 times. Just don't let it dry. We'll use something like a spray and wash to cut the grease, and then she'll use vinegar to get the stain out. Captain Moody here. You put the bed in?
Oh, are you doing it? He's going to get rid of Luke Combs.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 70s. It's 43 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want to hear this morning.
And we've been talking about where you wish we would go on the Morning KIX Haunted Spook Tour, which is a week from today.
So you can call or text to tell us at 417-623-1025.
And get ready because all of the details on this year's Haunted Spook Tour of where we're deciding to go and everything will be available on the website later this morning.
But where do you think we should go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
Hi there, Morning KIX.
It's Captain Moody.
Captain Moody!
Yay!
Hey,
Good
Captain.
morning.
What's our moral of
Hi,
the
guys.
day?
If you think your boss is stupid, remember, you wouldn't have a job if he was any smarter.
What a great one. There's such truth to that.
I'm here, aren't I?
Aye, Captain.
Bye.
There it is, our moral of the day from Captain Moody.
Where
Now,
would we be without that?
at a radio station, Jen.
Oh,
We're
okay,
working at a
thanks.
radio
Got it.
station. We're talking, though, about where you wish we would go for the Morning KIX Haunted Spook Tour.
623-1025 to call or text.
Where do you think we ought to go?
Your house?
You can't go, Missy!
Oh, I like that idea.
Although it is pretty creepy there, I admit. You couldn't handle the horrors that exist in the House of Brooks.
Where do you wish we'd go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
The Ritchie Mansion in Newtonia.
Where is Newtonia?
Do you know where East Newton High School is?
Mm-hmm.
It is the road that goes in front of East Newton High School. If you're running east, leads you to Newtonia.
So what about it?
It was an old Civil War hospital.
Oh.
Yeah, they said that they've seen people, like nurses coming through checking with lanterns and...
We definitely got to put that on the list. Yeah.
No.
What? No, that
That's
would be
creepy.
awesome. That would be awesome.
That's so creepy, Brandy Brooke.
It's a haunted spook tour. It's
I
supposed to
know.
be creepy. Where do you think we should go for the haunted spook tour?
I can't think of the name of the cemetery right now. If you Google it, it's like 7.2 miles north of Carthage.
I think it's called Haskell Cemetery.
Okay, it's real little. It's not big at all, right?
Why do we want to visit that?
Back in the early 90s, there was a group of 5 girls went out there after watching the Craft movie with a Ouija board. 4 of the 5 girls are now dead and buried in the cemetery. The remaining girl that's alive experiences crazy stuff all the time. Some guys I know that do paranormal research here in town went out to the cemetery late one night, had a really strange experience with a dog that was out there.
Now, wait just a minute. No, we don't need any animal husbandry stories on the
Nope,
radio.
that's gross.
No,
Nope.
sir. We need different music for this. There we go.
Man,
Yes,
you
that's
would.
better. Where do you think we ought to visit for the haunted spook tour?
The old hospital in Carthage is supposed to be haunted.
Old Hospital in Carthage. Which one's that?
It's McKinbrooks on Centennial. It's now the Carthage Water and Electric.
Yeah.
But they say there's balls that roll down there and, just all kinds of things that happen still.
Oh, steer me away from those rolling balls. I cannot tolerate. No.
Where do you wish we'd go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
Oh, homie, don't ride that bike.
Has it been suggested the Witch's Grave in Riverton?
Yeah, the Witch's Grave in Riverton. Tell everybody where that is.
It's north of Riverton, north of the stoplight, and about 1.5 miles back west. It's a little cemetery that sits back there on Boone Road.
Yeah, we went there one year. We went there and tried to find it. What happened was we turned on that road that went up to Riverton. Actually, we turned on the wrong road.
And Randy got everyone lost.
No, I had bad directions. We got up there about halfway, I guess, to Galena or whatever, and then we turned around and came back. We eventually found a cemetery. I'm not sure if it was the cemetery. We never found a witch's grave.
And Randy got everyone lost.
No, I did not.
As soon as you drive into the first drive, it's on the left-hand side of the road, and you'll see it. I mean, it's very obvious, and it has a saying on it, and I don't know exactly the saying because I've never got that close, but it says something like, "As you are now, so once was I, so prepare for death and follow me." If you drive around 3 times with your headlights off, it'll move to the other side of the road.
Nope, nah.
That's what they say. Everybody's scared to death of it, so you should at least go up there.
Well, based on how hard it was to find the first time we went there, I don't think it wants to be found. You know, when you say it moves to the other side of the road, I just picture a headstone getting up with little legs. And trucking it. Oh, look, there it goes.
That's
kids.
too creepy. I don't want to go there.
So where do you think we should visit for the Morning KIX Haunted Spook Tour this year?
623-1025 to call or text.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Captain, you did get the theme music. I don't think Randy had it turned on because he played it.
No, you don't
from a
hear it
different
over
spot.
that because I don't usually run these channels down the line for the video.
But I promise it was there.
Because when
It was
I do,
great.
then commercials play. Yep. Music played. It was just
Yeah,
right.
he gets everyone lost. Mr. Follows the Ron Blue truck.
There was no GPS back then. Hi there, Morning KIX. Where do you think we ought to go for the Haunted Spook Tour this year?
She makes a really good point.
True. I have never made this claim. You guys are the ones that confuse my birthday. Uh-huh. That's weird.
She has the proof. She's got the receipt.
That's weird. The fact that you record me saying things. But I think that's illegal in Missouri. I don't think you can record people's conversations without their consent. Ah! Oh my gosh, how did I get here on the radio? What the heck just happened? Well, thanks for thanks
You
for
too,
calling that,
thanks.
Linda.
Linda. Bye, Christy. There are hints online. I promise they're there.
They are there. They are blatant. They are very obvious. We'll wait. If they don't get it, then it'll be the answer we put up. That's not blue. That was purple, Megan. Follows the wrong blue truck. It was funny, though, because I have pictures somewhere that one of my kids took out of the KIX vehicle back behind us of this long string of car lights following us out into the middle of Kansas. And then we realized we were going the wrong way, and we turn around. And there's this long line of cars meeting each other, you know, as everybody turned around and went back the other way. Yeah, that was one of those that by the time we got to the spook lights that night, there were only about 15 people left.
Well, you got them all off.
Yeah. And I had a chainsaw with me that night and got it started in the middle of in the dark.
Why would you do that?
Lots of fun.
It's lots of fun.
It's lots
Is it,
of fun.
though?
That was back when you could stop on the side of the road. We still got the sheriff's department called on us that night, I remember. Yep.
Sounds about right.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe we went to Peace Church Cemetery that year and then headed to Riverton. And from Riverton, we were heading south to State Line Road. We took the back way in that.
Aww. Okay, I'm still on the Santa Tracker Google thing. And they've got a story up that you can read about a sad narwhal named Ollie.
We were talking about families eating other people and stuff, and she's over there.
Aw. It's the sad narwhal, and he's crying.
It's the sad dead family buried out behind the Bender's house.
He's got a candy cane horn. It's so precious.
Wow. Oh, yes, I do have tomorrow. It says human being in at 9 a.m. That's tomorrow. That can't be right.
No. You had human being remote written on the calendar. And I moved human being remote.
Now, if you will look on our stuff for the show tomorrow.
Oh.
There is an interview reminder, human being in at 9 a.m. I think that's today. I think she's coming in at 9 this morning to talk about tomorrow.
Why 9?
So that we could record her and put her at 9:20. I think I got it on the wrong day.
I don't want a Scooby-Doo.
Well, then don't, please.
I just want a Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I'm going to have to make puke noises.
Don't do that.
Oh, Mom.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's see what's going on in the news. Everybody heard about One Direction's guy, didn't they?
Liam Payne. Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh.
They don't know if he jumped or fell, but the police report states that there were complaints of drunk and disorderly.
Mm-hmm.
They were responding to that when he fell from the 4th floor window.
Right. Let me see if they've got any updated information. Says Liam Payne, he was trashing his room before the balcony fall. He was in Argentina.
Reddit's got a new forum. What are you too old to be doing it past the age 30?
Lame.
This
Do
ought
whatever
to
you
be a lot
want.
for me. Wearing team jerseys, turning your hat backward, asking friends to help you move, go hire movers, throwing a temper tantrum in public.
That one, anyone, yes.
Anything past 10 p.m.
Yeah, I can agree
Clubbing.
with that.
My Little Pony. It's embarrassing that this even has to be said. The statute of limitations for things you can blame on your parents runs out at 30.
Okay.
Trampolines, but you only find out the hard way.
Okay.
At 30, you're too old for Leo DiCaprio. I don't understand what that's about.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's why I said Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, my gosh.
Also, there's been some complaints about the new Wheel of Fortune, and I think they're kind of justifiable.
Okay, so what are the complaints?
So there have been way too many bankrupts. There have been an inordinate number of times that contestants are hitting the bankrupt space in a row.
Like they added more to the wheel?
I don't know. That's the thing. Wheel of Fortune people are saying. But one fan pointed out that on September 18th, on the episode that day, there were 3 straight bankrupt spins in a row.
Wow.
Wait, it gets more. This was followed by Lose a Turn. Then a contestant was able to guess one letter before hitting bankrupt again, which was followed by another bankrupt, another Lose a Turn,
wow,
and another bankrupt.
That's not fun.
So some fans think this is the fault of Ryan Seacrest.
Why would it be his fault?
Probably everything. Because
he doesn't control the wheel,
Pat
does he?
Sajak would have taken that wheel out back behind the studio and slapped it around a little bit, telling it to get into shape.
You better get it together right now.
So many bankruptcies, it feels like 2008 up in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think to spice up the game, they ought to add a steal the other player's money space or Vanna removes an item of clothing space. That, I think, would make the wheel.
I think steal the money space. I think that's fun.
Watch it. Vanna takes off clothing space. Be like, yeah, come on, Vanna. Come on, Vanna. God forbid a show that brings in $100 million a year give away an extra $2 or $3 grand. $100 million
Does it really?
a year.
How?
Advertising
Do
revenue.
people watch it that much? Really still?
It is the number one watched program on television.
No way.
On network television.
Really?
Yes, it is. The number
Wheel
one
of
show.
Fortune.
Guess what's number 2?
What?
Reruns of People's Court. Not kidding. Not making this up.
What
Look
does that
it
tell
up.
you about the demographic of people who are watching TV right now?
Network TV. That's absolutely right. But Wheel of Fortune has, for years, been the number one show on network television. It has always been the big ratings grabber.
Lala says it's on primetime. Jimmy watches it.
See?
Megan says Price is Right is rigged.
Well, have you ever watched that documentary on The Price is Right on that guy that was a savant? And he kept huge logs of questions and pricings and everything, and got to go on the show and won everything. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Beautiful today with sunshine, highs in the low 70s. It's 43 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 5 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want us to play back for you.
But we're talking today about where do you wish we would go on the Morning KIX Haunted Spook Tour, which is a week from this Thursday.
And keep in mind, unfortunately, we can't go to the spook lights this year.
Yeah, because we lost the place that we always visited in the past to be able to park at and stand around in the field and watch for the spook lights because they sold their farm.
There's a lot of other farms and folks who own land out there, so maybe someone's got a contact with someone else who would be willing to let us come out and check them out sometime.
Yeah, if you do know someone, if you can get them to contact us or get in touch with us, we would love that. We're always very respectful. Never, ever have any problems with anything like that. Everybody's always great.
But we want to know, where do you wish we would go this year?
So, where?
Actually, the old Jane Chen Hospital in Webb City hasn't been visited in a year.
We actually did go to that one year, but we couldn't go inside of it.
Isn't it like a senior citizen center?
Yeah, it is now, but it's been an insane asylum. It was a Civil War hospital once.
Right, it was all kinds of things. Back in the 60s or 70s, my grandmother worked there as a nurse, and she actually has given us several encounters of ghostly encounters herself.
Where do you think we should go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
Well, it's on the outside of Carthage. It takes Fairview east about 7-8 miles. There's a little dirt road that goes back to the north, and there's this house out there that's been burnt down, and the chimney stack is still there. And they say that the dad ended up killing the kids and throwing them in the fireplace and burning them alive.
I told you kids to hold it down!
And they said that to this day, you can hear the kids screaming.
Shut it up back there!
Nope, no way, Jose.
People are trying to sleep.
No, we are not going out there. I'm not listening to kids. No,
do you want to hear the kids scream?
Not. No, not even a little bit.
If no one's going to come listen to them, what are they screaming for, Jen?
He threw them in the fireplace.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Where do you think we should go for the Haunted Spook Tour?
The old Prosperity School on Prosperity Road.
Yeah, it's kind of in between Joplin and Webb City,
I don't know if it's considered Joplin or Webb City, and it's located on Ghost Hunter.
So tell us what you've heard about that place.
It's a bed and breakfast now. It used to be an old one-building school, and I guess one of the girls was a lot, and she hung herself in the bell tower.
Now, actually, it's no longer a bed and breakfast even. The reason we can't, we've been there many, many times, but some years ago it was bought and turned into a residence. So people live there now.
Okay. And I can get that. They want their privacy.
Yeah, they can tell us about their ghosts firsthand probably. But yeah, we've not been able to go back since it became a residence.
All right. So what are you thinking? Do we have some ideas where we want to go this year?
We do have. So seeing as how we can't go back to the spook lights this year, which was the original plan.
Right.
Instead, we're going to be visiting a location that we have never been to before in the 16, 17 years of doing haunted spook tours.
So what is it?
The Neosho area. We have never gone down to Neosho, so we're going to be visiting 4 creepy locations near the Undercliff Bar and Grill down there where the Juneteenth train wreck happened.
Apparently people have actually seen like ghostly figures walking around back there.
On the railroad track. So we're going to visit that first. Then we're going to be visiting the Big Springs Park. And there's a lot of stories and lore that Lisa Martin from Paranormal Science Lab is going to be sharing with us.
And then we're going to go to the Natonia Civil War Cemetery.
Right. And from there, we're going to the Ritchie Mansion in Newtonia. So all locations. I've never seen any of these except for the Big Springs Park and the Undercliff. So, yeah, this is all going to be new.
And you can find all of the information for the Haunted Spook Tour up on the website.
Go to KIX1025.com.
Morning KIX takeover is just 2 minutes away.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Spook Tour again.
All right, guys. So tomorrow I will not be here. I'm doing week number 2 of the production. And
Jimmy's not going to be able to make it. It's too far for her.
Oh, I hate that, Jimmy.
Bummer.
It's not that far, actually. If you go in there and look at the sites, you'll see that it's like 10, 15-minute drives.
Kansas for her.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Is that her? Yes.
Yes.
What's her name?
Oh.
Thank you. Lynn. It's Lynn. We got it. Thank you. Bring her in.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
She's saying
So
from Kansas. It's too far.
Tomorrow, Jen is going to be burning things down in here by herself. And she's going to be playing a game. Your last text is now your pickup line. What is it?
And don't worry, no matter what your last text is, I can make it a pickup line.
Yes. So call and test her on that tomorrow. Plus the Morning KIX Challenge. We'll find out what she's doing. And I will have a movie assignment for her that I will leave in a self-destructing message.
Unless it destructs early, and then I have to assign my own movie, and it happens to be Good Will Hunting.
That'll be just wait. It will not be Good Will Hunting, whatever she does. So join us tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
Bye.